Okay, Ral819. I don't know your name, so I got to use your YouTube channel. Let's talk about this first. Your questions are two questions. Shooting a cue ball that's tight to a cushion and then shooting over another ball. Okay, we'll talk about that next. If you'll notice on your cushion on every table, there's an angle at the top of it. So this being level, so see, we've got a little angle. I take advantage of this angle so that what I do is I keep my cue at that same angle. I don't lift it up and I don't go too high back either. And I follow that angle when I make my hit on my cue ball. I want to keep my cue as low as possible. I don't want it to be up either. I want it to be right on that angle. So I will bridge back here, and then I will keep that angle and that cue and then make a nice stroke. And that's the best way to do it. Now the other thing is I will not hit right or left spin when I shoot this shot, unless the ball is really maybe close to a pocket. Because if you got any distance when we shoot this shot, you will massé the cue ball if we put right or left spin, because we're hitting high on the cue ball. So that is an issue you got to be aware of. So you can still use right or left spin, but you better practice it and get a feel for it. Now the other thing about shooting over another ball, let's do this. We'll just I'll keep it close to the cushion here. I hope I can see. Let me move the camera just a little bit. Okay, so when we shoot over this, and let's just go ahead and put that about a ½ inch away. You know, even if it's tight onto it, it doesn't matter. The main thing here is we've got to maintain a steady bridge. So when I come up to the shot, and I try not to foul by hitting the other ball at all. So I use an open bridge, obviously. And then I get over the shot, and I'm hitting down on it quite a bit. And I bring my cue down close, and then I stop so I don't hit the other ball, and I stay right in the center of the cue ball. I don't go from one side to the other. I don't try to put any kind of spin on the cue ball when I'm over top of another ball, because once again, like on the rail, we can massé the cue ball and miss our shot. So this is very important. When you're lining up that shot and you're getting your cue over top of this ball like this, it's just imperative that you keep a stable bridge, one that's not wobbly. You must keep a stable bridge, and you must really focus on the center of your cue ball. Stay very stable, come back and shoot. And do not jab. Make sure that you come through the ball nice and smooth if you can. Sometimes you got to hit it a little firmer, sometimes light. You're just going to have to get a feel for it. It's not an easy shot at all. It's probably the most difficult shot in my repertoire. I hate being over top of another ball. When I just want to get the shot, pocket the shot and move on to the next, and hopefully not be over top of another ball again. So difficult. So I hope that answers your questions. And if you have any more, just give me a shout.